Okay, I don't have very many followers, so I probably won't get many people on here. This is just to test it out and to check my hair since I don't want to go in the bathroom and look in the mirror. I'm lazy that way. But yeah, hair doesn't cooperate when it gets long, and can't get to see my barber because nobody's working. Anyway, so my thoughts on all this, this pandemic. I got diagnosed with what I thought was Graves' disease about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And that's an autoimmune disease. So for me, I have to be diligent and um, very cautious, more so than regular people with good immune systems, because I have a compromised immune system. So, um, as far as touching anything that somebody else touches, I'm not doing it. I was the only one in the Norco Stater Brothers yesterday with a N95 mask and gloves on, and I got some strange looks, and some people avoided me, which is fine. Um, it is kind of I'm an introvert naturally, so for me, I'm kind of a homebody anyway, and I can just Netflix and chill all day until I get tired of that, and I have to go outside or connect with people like this, or play games on my phone, or maybe do some schoolwork. Full time at RCC, and started taking sociology for the first time, and I had to say that this whole thing seems like a sociological experiment gone wrong. Let's see, how do I see who's here? I see one person. It's my first time doing a live video, so forgiveness is in order. Participants. Oh, it's me. I'm the only one here. Cool. Um, so Facebook, YouTube finally allowed me to do the live videos, and I've been kind of looking forward to this so that I can share my views um, on the COVID-19 and or filmmaking or anything in general, running a business when it's shut down like this. On that note, I typically for my business, I have a cleaning business, tile and grout, carpet and upholstery cleaning. Typically, I will get 1 to 3 phone calls a day from potential new customers, and in the last 2 to 3 weeks, I think it's been since the 13th. Let's see, it's uh, it's been a while. I've had three legitimate customer calls, and two of them that actually turned into business and income um, during this time. One of them was a lady who was referred to me by a cleaning lady who cleans houses, and the other one was just straight out of Google search and Yelp. So one was in Riverside, my city, and the other one was out in Anaheim. And he found me on Yelp based on the amount of ratings, what people say about what I do, because I really give a shit about what I do. I do. It's important to me to give good service no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm creating a movie or if I'm cleaning dirty floors. Um, my business partner in the filmmaking industry is same thing as me at home, not doing anything. We had an appointment to go meet with a sound studio and recording engineer in Corona, and they wanted to meet with us even during this time. And the more news that I was listening to and letting infiltrate my brain, um, I called my business partner. I said, I'm going to cancel and reschedule for when this is all blowing over. And he says, I'm good with that. I'm like, okay, cool. Because he said, if we go, we're going to be wearing masks and gloves. We're going to take precautions. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I understand. I'm the same way. Um, I have the N95 masks, by the way, because for the last 28 years, I've been doing weed abatement services. It's not marijuana, weed abatement, weeds that grow on vacant land. The landowners get a notice from the fire department or the county or the city, and then they get a list of people who do that kind of work, and I do. Um, I just use weed eaters and I cut it all down and take before and after pictures, and I charge them a hefty fee because it's usually in the summertime. Anyway, So my girlfriend and I just got back from a cruise to Ensenada with a bunch of networking buddies that I have through a networking group in Corona called Stars Networking. And we meet on Tuesday mornings if you have a business and you want to come by. 7:30 in the morning at the Corona Chamber of Commerce. Not now. When this is all kind of settled down and those who are going to die have died, and it sounds really brash, but that's just the way it's going to be. And they have got a hold on the virus and decided that they've found something that will cure it, then we will be back in our meetings. Otherwise, I think we're going to be doing like something like this through Zoom. So, sociology, I'm reading You May Ask Yourself. It's an introduction to thinking like a sociologist. It's a really good book, actually. I haven't read it. I actually just pick up things as we go through class. And been doing art, painting. And this is another class that I'm taking, Career Choices and Changes. And it's your 10-year plan. So it actually makes you think critically a lot about where you're going to be in 10 years. And it's definitely a class worth taking. It's all online anyway. So that was my only online course. And now everything's online, including ceramics. And I'll show you right now. There's my studio, my wheel and my clay and my bucket of water with a sponge. This Thursday, I'm going to be able to go to RCC with my other ceramics students and pick up my tools and my extra clay so we can continue to work from home. Of course, we can only go in one at a time and stay 6 feet apart. And the professor said the school's watching you, big eye in the sky. Well, I hope this is all over soon and we can get back to our normal lives, and then we can remember how everybody who is a greedy son of a bitch went and bought all the toilet paper worrying about wiping their ass. Instead of eating less and pooping less, they decided to eat more and poop more and buy enough toilet paper for a year. Let's talk about that for a second. So since it's just me, this is basically a diary. My girlfriend's daughter works at Target, and she said the same goddamn people are in line at 7 a.m. every fucking day to go in and buy the same fucking shit. So the elderly people who can't get up in the morning, can't get around as easy, that are getting there later in the day are fucked. Because these greedy fucking people are taking more than they need. And I'm thinking, if you run out of toilet paper, you still have a shower. You can still wash your ass. I'm like, that was the one thing that blew me away. If I'm thinking like a sociologist, is like the panic buying is the reason why you can't trust other humans to just do the right thing. You can only trust them to think for themselves in general. There's a lot of nice people out there who would never do that, and they would only buy what they need. But the percentage of people that go out and take what they need and more are the ones that all the zombie movies have been made about, all the ones who are selfish to the core of who they are. I got mine, screw the rest of you. That mentality is fucked, in my opinion. Excuse me. I'm not okay with it. I have yet to see one person stand up on social media and say, I bought more than I need in toilet paper and I'm okay with that, because they sure should have a guilty conscience. Kleenex, paper towels. And I'm like thinking, okay, you're going to be washing your hands more. You should have been in the first place. And you're going to be drying your hands on a paper towel so you can throw it away so that your germs don't get transferred to a dish towel in the kitchen or whatever. So, okay, I understand that. But I sure hope you're not wiping your ass with those paper towels. A, they're rough, and B, they clog up toilets. And you're going to be lucky to get a plumber out. You might, but who knows? All right, so that's a 10-minute live stream of my thoughts. I'm ending the stream now, and we'll see what happens with this.